Hey guys, PJM305 here, and we're back with another park battle. This time, King's Dominion versus Canada's Wonderland. The winner of this will take on Cedar Point, and the winner of that will take on Six Flags Great Adventure. Alright, let's get started. First we have the two aerodynamics loopers. Now these are both very rough and very jerky, but since Anaconda is taller and faster, we're going to give the point to Anaconda. 1-0 King's Dominion. Next we have the two stand-ups, and everybody would say that Skyrider's better, but they're both the same ride, even though I think Shockwave's color scheme is awesome, much better than Skyrider's. The inverts, Volcano and Flight Deck, and Volcano easily takes this one. Flight Deck's a Vekoma, Volcano's probably the best inverted impulse, and probably the second best invert out there. Next we have the two stunt coasters, and since they're both the exact same, we're going to give them both points. 4-2 King's Dominion. Next we have the Out and Back Woodies, Rebel Yell, or Mighty Canadian Mindbuster. Mighty Canadian Mindbuster is said to be rough, and Rebel Yell is smooth. I've ridden it many times, fairly smooth. So we're going to give the point to Rebel Yell. Next we have the Twisty Woodies, Wild Beast and Grizzly. Both are pretty rough, but I think that Grizzly's better because it sticks to the terrain, it's got a lot of cool tunnels, and how it's hidden in the trees makes it very cool. Now, these two B&M coasters only have one thing in common. They're both orange, and they're both by B&M. Behemoth or Dominator? Let's see. B&M Floorless, B&M Hypercoaster. B&M Floorless wins. If you believe that, just exit the video now. Behemoth easily takes this one. 6-3 King's Dominion. Two Wild Mouses, Ricochet or Fly. And Ricochet is considered to be one of the best Wild Mouses because the turns don't completely bruise you up, but Fly is just another type of Wild Mouse that kind of does hurt you. Now the two Giga Coasters. This is the matchup you guys have been waiting for. Intimidator 305 or Leviathan, and I had a tough time choosing which one is better. Leviathan's got a lot of cool air time, and it's very smooth, and it's got a lot of cool tunnels. But Intimidator 305 has a mix of intense G-forces and air time at the same time, and since it's faster, we're going to give the point to Intimidator 305. Now these two coasters are the exact same, Ghoster Coaster or Woodstock Express. Although Woodstock Express's color scheme is pretty cool. More coasters that are the same, Great Pumpkin Coaster and Taxi Jam. So we're going to give them both a point. 10-5 King's Dominion. Family Friendly Coasters. 11-5 King's Dominion. Silver Streak or Avalanche. And Avalanche takes this because not only is it taller and faster, but bobsled coasters are very rare at an amusement park. And King's Dominion has two coasters without a matchup, Flight of Fear and Hurler. So King's Dominion will receive 2 extra points, 13-5 King's Dominion. Meanwhile, Canada's Wonderland has 4 coasters without a matchup, the Bat, Thunder Run, Vortex, and Time Warp. So we'll give Canada's Wonderland 4 points, 13-9. Next we have the two Tower Swing Rides. And since they're both the exact same height, exact same speed, we're going to give them both a point. 14-10 King's Dominion. The two Drop Towers. Now let's see. Canada's Wonderland is 230 feet and 60 miles an hour. One at King's Dominion is 75 feet taller and 10 miles an hour faster. Easy win for the one at King's Dominion. 15-10 King's Dominion. Next we have rides. Okay, let's take a look at King's Dominion. 14 coasters, 5 thrill rides, 10 family rides, 16 kids rides, 2 water rides, and a total of 47 rides. Now over to Canada's Wonderland. 16 coasters, 11 thrill rides, 5 family rides, 16 kids rides, and 2 water rides, and a total of 50 rides. Now both of these parks have a lot of rides, but since Canada's Wonderland has more overall, we're going to give the point to Canada's Wonderland. So it's 15-11 King's Dominion. And King's Dominion will receive an extra point for having an in-park water park. Now, Waterworks isn't very good. When I went, it smelled like pee. which is kind of weird, but still, having a water park in the park is pretty cool, so Kings Dominion will receive an extra point for that. But Canada's Wonderland will also receive another point for having Wonder Mountain's Guardian, a new insane-looking 4D dark ride. A lot of people say they can't figure out if it's a dark ride or a coaster. It's a dark ride. Next, layout, and this is Canada's Wonderland's layout. Get a nice look at it. Alright. And this is King's Dominion's layout. Alright. Now, since King's Dominion's layout is not as good as like Cedar Point or Great Adventure, but Canada's Wonderland has a very confusing layout, King's Dominion is a little bit more simple, so we're going to get the point to King's Dominion. 17-12, King's Dominion. Location. The point will go to Canada's Wonderland. Now, King's Dominion is located close to Richmond, which is a pretty big city. Meanwhile, Canada's Wonderland is located to a very big international city. So we'll give the point to Canada's Wonderland. Excuse me, guys. And just like that, the battle is done. And the winner by an astonishing 4 points. Who would have guessed that? 4 points is King's Dominion, my home park. I love this park very much. I go to it a lot. Simulator 305, that's my favorite coaster. But yeah, King's Dominion wins this battle. You are truly better than Canada's Wonderland. Well, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. PJ on 305, signing off. See you guys later.